Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we doing now? This is my second video, and we're going to add some things into this journal that I made out of the Amazon bubble wrap envelopes. I also added, since the last time you've seen this journal, I added some black lace just down the front here, and it hides where I sewed the signature in, but I also thought it looked pretty good with the black frame. So I've already put some things in this book already. So we're going to flip through and add more things. I hope everyone's day is good. This is my second video today with you all. I think we'll start here. I added this one and I didn't put it exactly how I wanted it, but it worked out okay. This was supposed to be the tuck here, and then this envelope was to open, and it still does. I put cut down some index cards and put in some writing space, and there is a place for a tag right here, for a big long tag in there that you can tuck down in there. But this is supposed to be where it was. And I didn't want to give up the writing space, so that's how that worked. And then I added this. This is a regular envelope like you get in the mail. I might have one here. Here we go. Well, this one has a see-through front there on it, and I use this for pictures. But this, to give you the gist of this is an envelope just like this, and I covered it, and then I just wrapped it around both sides of the page after I covered it, and then it makes a tuck here and a tuck here, so you can tuck two things here and two things on this side. And that is how this is made, just reusing an envelope, and it made a tuck. And we're going to start right here on this page. And this is some vellum. Like I said, it's a little bit heavier than the tracing paper that you had as a child, or you can still get. And I made this pocket, and I put a card in it. Made this card. It goes down in here. It goes down in it. But first we're going to glue this on. And I'm going to glue it onto this vellum. And then when you flip it over, before you flip it over, you can see the pocket from this side. And then you'll flip it over, and you'll have your pocket and your tuck there. And then I'm just going to do the U shape. So you also have another tuck in behind here, so you can get actually two cards in this. I took a break for lunch. I had some fish and a tossed salad. And like I said, I made chili yesterday. So that is what we are going to have for dinner. I love chili. I really do. My grandson loves chili. My granddaughter doesn't. My other two granddaughters like it. They like to put cheese in it. I also put cheese in homemade potato soup. So they make cheesy potato soup. I don't add it in. I'll let them add it in when they put it in their bowls. So like I said, we are going to put this right down on the vellum. About, I'd say right there. And try to wipe up the excess glue. If you rub it before you, let's make sure it's straight. Before it dries, it usually will come right off. I usually have it all over me, peeling it off my fingers. Okay, there we have that glued down. Take our little bone here and push it down. All right, and I have the card already made. we could just slip that right down in there. Just like so. The weather has been beautiful, beautiful fall weather here in Western Maryland. Still is, but it's starting to, it's 20 to 4, so it's starting to cool off. I don't like that this is all white on white. I'm going to have to do something here. Maybe I'll break it up with, even though I have that there, I'm going to add this little bag, and it's also a tuck to here, so it doesn't look like I have a bunch of white on white. Sometimes you have to pay attention to that, but we could always decorate or stencil to break up the, give it some more color. So I may also stencil something on that page later. I enjoy making these journals. I really do. My granddaughter said, my middle granddaughter, she said, one thing about it, Grammy, we get your journals for free. I made each of them one. I made my oldest granddaughter. I made her 2. She used the first one I made her as a school project. She made a cooking journal recipe holder and cooking journal out of it, where you could write down put a recipe and the tucks that I had made in there, and then on the writing page, she would write down how good they were and what people thought, and so that was pretty good. So this here I glued down so you have a tuck here, and then you have the tuck in the envelope. I like that. So this we're going to do this as a tuck down here, and then I'm going to put my little envelope that I made here in the corner. It's not an envelope, goodness. A little writing pad I made out of scraps. And I just put has about 10 little pages in there to write on. And we'll glue it up here in the corner. Somewhere like that. And then we'll go back through later to pick out ephemera, do some more decorating, add some more things before this journal would be ready to go into our store on Go Imagine, Cindy's Junk Journals. And you can also watch this video while you are watching this video, either on Facebook group of the same name. Make sure that's straight. You only have a limited time because this glue glues really fast. It glues really fast. I enjoyed working at the food pantry this week. Miss Jeannie, she was gone for a few hours. She had an appointment to go to. So I took over for her, and I really enjoyed working with Vicki. She was a blast. We all enjoy helping the needy and feeding them, giving them food. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. It's wonderful and a blessing to be able to do that. There we go. And then when this dries, we can go back and stick a writing card in there. And then, like I said, this has space. This little notebook I made has spaced pages to write in. I have a sister, I think I've told you, she loves doing quilting, and she makes the most beautiful quilts, my sister Peggy. Now this one here, we're going to do, I think I'm going to have it so it folds out like this. And I think I'll put those paper things away. Nope, here we go. See if we have one that will fit. We may have to trim it. Use some writing lines here. You may go in and put this. I'm going to have to cut it down. In there. We have some great volunteers at our food pantry. And we have some great people who donate. Our church donates. We're doing a drive right now to help put more in people's boxes, food pantry boxes, for Thanksgiving and the holidays. So they will be able to, I hate to cut that flower off the top, but I'm going to have to. So they'll be able to have more to fix during the holidays. And we're going to have to trim off the side. I want the orange. It's going to have to be this side. So I always like going over there. I love meeting the people and working with such good volunteers. I look forward to it on Wednesdays. I really do. All of us do, really. We all look forward to it. Yeah. So that, I think we're going to glue that in there. So when you open it up, of course you have this here to write on. And then we'll glue this in here. I like to use this. It used to be Scott's Create, and now it's Scott's Permanent Glue Stick. Because when I order it under Scott's Create, that's what they send me. So I'm taking it. This is their new version. I better flip this or I'll forget, and then I'll have stuff sticking to it. We don't have this glued down yet, so we'll pull this out. And that was somewhere in there. And we will place it on here. And you know, I lose that little bone folder here it is, every time. And I just cleaned this off before I started this video. I just cleaned it. I did. I promise I did. Yes. Okay. So we're going to glue the middle here. There, I left this off, so we might be gluing the middle. Let's open this up so we do not glue that. And just right down the fold. And we might, maybe we'll just go ahead and glue this and make it just a pocket when you flip it on the other side. So let's glue that down. And I'll use my punch. This is a circle, cuts out circles, but you can also make a little cool punch on there. Also, I think I either got that one off Amazon or Temu, one of the two. Now, we can flip this back over. And you see I punched it on the wrong side. Goodness, Cindy. Yeah. That's one thing about making junk journals. You can always fix your mistakes. Always. You can go right back and make a boo-boo beautiful. Yep. Junk journals are using your imagination. using your imagination. That's why I love using junk. There's nothing wrong when you're making a junk journal. Nothing wrong. I think I want this towards the center. Yeah. Okay, then we'll go back over here. And we are going to glue this down. And I'm just going to go in an L so it will make 2 pockets. One behind and one there in the front. So you'll have 2 places, 2 separate places to tuck things. I'm getting a little bit too much glue there. A little bit too much. We only need a little bit. Only need a little bit. Okay, then we're going to stick that right like that. Fold it over. Take our bone folder. And you can still write a little bit here, right down here, right down there. And you see I did another boo-boo, but we can fix this. You gotta glue the bottom. Yeah, we gotta glue the bottom shut. That's okay. See, we can come back and fix the problem. Because there's never a problem in junk journaling. Never a problem. Okay, now, as you can see, you can flip this over, and right here, it's not quite dry, and then we have a pocket here and a pocket behind to put writing cards in, or pictures, or whatever you want. We have to let this dry. So we'll set the scissors, and hopefully we do not have to use them. And this one probably went here, a side tuck, I would say. So, side tuck in here. You know, the good Lord, it says, gives everyone a talent. And I think I've found mine after all these years. Maybe not so much a talent as in something I enjoy doing. It's not a hassle. When I'm in here making these, I am at peace because I just love making them. So we'll put that there. Press it down. And once this dries, you have a tuck right here. So that'll be a tuck. Okay. Move it on. I believe this went right here. This is the card that I made. Goes in that. Or maybe not. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to add this like this. And this poor rose sticker has come out the last couple journals I did. And I think it wants to be put in a journal. So we are going to put this rose right there. Now this one we are going to glue. If that's dry yet. I lost my page. we need to finish inking this envelope. When I first started, I didn't have none of these. No ink, no daubers, no. And I just went and made them. And then when I sold a few, I ordered little by little the stuff that I needed to be able to ink all these. So, but you don't have to have all this to enjoy making junk journals. They're all made out of junk. I don't, some of this stuff I don't, most of this stuff I don't buy. I ink my own pages, copy dye my own pages. I reuse my book pages, reuse my scraps. So yeah. So we have that one there. And we have this one here. I've got 1, 2, 3. So this one is going on here. I have one to go on here. So we'll use this one later. We're going to put this corner tuck right there. Okay, I'm going to put this here. So we're going to put a little glue on 2 sides here. And this will be a corner tuck. And then I will work on making some different shaped tucks, because we're not going to get these journals done. I'm working on 3, and we're putting a little bit. So there is a corner tuck, and you would just put your card right up in there. So 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This here I cannot read at all. Must be in French. We are going to this card. This card we said went back here, and this one right here. Whenever it dries, that card goes there. And we'll have to put one in there. And this goes here. Do we want it to go here? We'll do it this way, because I don't want to cover up all that water. The picture here, so we'll glue it this way. Yeah. And then we will put writing card on that one. And that's the end of these. I could use this to make a card out of. So see, I'm going to refurbish that. So we need to cut this down. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go down about 3 lines. And I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be skinnier to fit on there. So we will go a little skinnier. I do not like a messy desk. It drives me crazy, so I think that'll look pretty there. So let's glue that there. Before we glue that on there, let's glue down the center here. Just like so. Oh, got a little off there. Got a little off. We will glue. Glue that down. And then we'll come over here and just glue a little bit of this so it will hold a tuck. You don't have to go up too far. Just glue a little bit of the edges. I'm probably out of range here. But you're just going to glue a little bit up and then fold that over and push it down. And of course this will, once it dries, will become a tuck here where you will be able to tuck a picture, a receipt. And I keep forgetting to plug up my glue. It's a miracle it hasn't dried up on me yet. Okay. Now, let's glue this writing page down on the front. And we'll come back and stuff the envelope for sure later on. And there you go. You have a spot to write, a place to tuck, which we already have a card in, and then another space to tuck a card right there. And this one apparently 1, 2, 3. I think I'll put it, it's going to have to go on this side. So we will, this is a little tuck. We'll put that on this page. I run out of things to say. I like to go to the outreach. We have a Bruce Outreach thrift store. I like to go there try to get it once a month. They have put out their new stuff and look for old stuff to put in here or unique stuff to put in. All my junk journals. And here's a corner tuck that's going to go down there. Here's some of them men's raincoats. $12.65, $7.19, $9.65. Bet you we couldn't buy that for that price these days. All the prices have went up over the years. I can remember John's dad saying he used to sell onions on the corner for a penny a piece way back in the day, 98 years ago. Could you imagine? And that was a lot for people back then. So if you can imagine, a penny was a lot back in the day. We just pay more technology. I mean, and things are made, things are not made as good as they used to be. And this pocket, I think I'm going to put right here. And I made this pocket out of leftover material. It's a nice wide one, and it holds a beautiful bird card that you can write on the back. So that is the end. And then I'll start another video since I'm behind on videos. There will be 3 of them out today. This is video number 2. So I'll put this one down, and then I'm going to end this video, and we'll be done with this one for the day. And like I said, all my pockets will fit 2 different things. And I'm going to put a pull on this real quick because it's hard to see this card down in there. So we will put a blue one on this card. And I'm going to add a little bit of this glue here, Scott's permanent glue stick, onto here so it stays on just like that. And then we will put it down in there, and you can see it's got a pull. And that is the end of this one, decorating this one. So I'm going to start another one shortly. See you soon.